What it is, who we be, who we be, who we be, who we be. A little something like this. Coach Sheldon Harrison putting all you trolls to shame. Haters in my comment section can't stand my name. You say you hate my videos, but your watchings are the same. Just to do because your life is just lame. Cause you a simp like that, a wimp like that, so fat like that you a blimp like that. I don't give a piss. How you gonna explain this? Forget what you think, cause this is my channel. Forget about your feelings, cause the truth is hard to handle. Tick to tick tick to tickety tickety tock. Popcorn, popcorn, pop tart fart. Leave a racist comment and you will get blocked. Coach Sheldon Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. Man, good evening. Y'all know the coach is here. You live on the Coach's Show, the Coach's Show live. And guys, let's change the donation grid. It's for Genesis Green. And Genesis Green is going to do the fruit roll-up challenge. Genesis, you need to be about it. Okay? Ain't about no games. This is the Genesis Green fruit roll-up challenge. Y'all remember that? Yeah, Genesis says she down. Okay? So Genesis need to make it happen. Make it a reality. Okay? Make it a reality. Okay? Let me see the fruit roll-up challenge. Let's put it in there. Y'all know what Genesis is gonna do. Y'all know what she gonna do. She finna make a bikini made out of fruit roll-ups. Okay? Genesis Green is that girl. Yeah, Tay-Tay. You fire too. Oh, y'all fire. It is what it is though. Okay? It's gonna be the Genesis Green fruit roll-up challenge. Man, we in this thing. We in it. Shout out to my homies at LDBC. Shout out. The Jimmy J Smooth Network is in the building. How did that Gap 2 Cookie Monster with a Gap Breland say that? Hey, man. That's the Jimmy J Smooth, man. Hey, you know how it already do. You know how to already do. Jimmy J Smooth out of 832. You know how to already do. The Jimmy J Smooth Network. Go subscribe to the brother Jimmy J Smooth. Okay, guys. Let me get an image of Genesis Green up there. Hey, we're going to talk about it, Jimmy J. We're going to talk about it. We dang sure going to talk about it. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. A lot is going on, man. I'm telling y'all. And now... some of the stuff I found it hard to believe, and now I can't not believe it. Y'all know what I mean? I don't know. I can't not believe it. It's getting to the point, man. You know, more and more stuff is just coming out. You know, more and more stuff is coming out, and you know, I'm kind of like, okay, well, dang. You know, so what if Wilder is 100% about everything? What if? I mean, it's possible. It's possible it could be. You know, I'm not finna sit here and now doubt the man. Because, boy, things are starting to look... and I don't know if it comes back on or not. Oh, there you go. Back on now. Okay. I think we back. Let's see if we back, man. Because I see the green light, but... yeah, man. This thing tripping hard tonight. I ain't finna sit here and play with it today. Okay? I'm not. Y'all know how it does in here. Internet go on, go off. But hopefully it stays on this time. If not, oh well. Just what it is. Yeah, I don't know how Mark Breland, I don't know how he's gonna explain any of this, okay? I just don't know. It just seems there's a lot, man, a lot that he keep talking about. A lot that he keep talking about. And it's like, okay, cool. You know, he talking about the same thing. Let's cut the music, man. Because I don't want to be on here all night. I mean, I don't want to be on here all night long. And I'm going to tell y'all. You know, okay, here's my position. Here is my position, okay? My position is... you know, when I first, I was on board with the gloves. You know, I was. To me, the gloves were tampered with, okay? I'm not going back on that. I'm not changing my mind, okay? I saw what I saw, okay? The gloves are tampered with. My opinion, okay? In my opinion, the gloves are tampered with, okay? That's just what it is. That's just what it is, okay? The gloves are tampered with. So, here's the thing. You got gloves that have been tampered with, okay? Yeah, I know, Roger. That's what they always do, man. And we know who it is. It's that same hater. We know who it is. You know, people always say, Coach, why do you believe so many conspiracy theories? Why do you believe some of that stuff? Why do you believe in so? Well, because some things aren't conspiracy. Some things are true. Some things are legitimately true. They are. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, some things are legitimately they're true. Okay, like when people try to tell you that Area 51 don't exist, it absolutely does exist. Okay, it does exist. I'm here to tell you it does. When people tell you that you can't cure, common diseases, yeah, you can cure them. When people tell you that, the Rockefeller family is a fake, well, I mean, these people don't know anything. These people don't know anything. They don't know nothing about life. If you don't believe that the Rockefellers are real, and if you don't believe that boxing is run by the mob, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how long you're going to continue to stay naive. If you don't believe that Dana White has mob ties and some of the money to get this UFC off and running is mob money, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? I don't know what to tell you. A lot of different avenues, they got started with mob money. It is what it is. The Fertittas, they got a mob background. Okay? It is what it is. You don't have to like it, but it's not a conspiracy theory. It's true. So when we go into this whole Deontay Wilder, the more that Mark Breland says, the more that he says, the more that he's starting to sound guilty. Yeah. He's starting to sound guilty. Roger, Combo Breaker, Tay Brown. He's starting to sound guilty. And I'm going to tell you, because Mark Breland said, hey, I didn't have any water. I didn't give Deontay Wilder any water. Well, y'all see this picture right there? Y'all see the thumbnail? What is Mark Breland doing? What is this buck-tooth, buttermouth, biscuit head bum? What is he doing? What is he doing, Jimmy J. Smooth? What is he doing, Roger? What is he doing, Tay? Doesn't it look like he's giving Deontay Wilder water? Focus ball. Salute to the homie Focus ball. What do you think that this guy's doing? What does that look like to y'all? I mean, does it look like he giving Deontay Wilder a motivational speech? Is that what he's doing? Of course not. He's not giving Wilder a motivational speech. He's giving Wilder water. He's giving him 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. It's called water. That's what he's getting. Hey, folks. I mean, honestly, tell me, comment section. What does that look like he's giving Deontay Wilder? What does that look like? He said that was JD's. And I'm sitting here thinking, wait a minute. So if we're all saying that, hey, Deontay Wilder, he's imagining that he got spiked. He's imagining that his water was spiked. Like, let's just say, okay, he's imagining all of this, right? I mean, really, Deontay Wilder, no, this is so far-fetched. Deontay Wilder can't have spiked water. He can't have, no. And Mark Breland said, man, you crazy. Man, you crazy. You crazy. Man, I didn't give him no water. That was JD's. Yeah. And you too. Shout out to Tay Brown. Tay Brown in the Cash app. Salute to the sister Tay Brown. Alright, Genesis Green. Let's put that on in there. Genesis Green is doing the fruit roll-up challenge. And what that is Genesis Green. She's going to come on here live. Okay? She's gonna come on here live when we reach the goal or exceeded it, and she's gonna put on a bikini made out of fruit roll up. Okay, she's gonna put on a bikini made out of fruit roll up. She is, and she's gonna come on live. Oh man, and she gonna take this. She gonna take it from every angle. I'm talking about Genesis Green is gonna take it from every angle. Woo, boy, 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 y'all gonna enjoy that. But anyway, back to business. Now, I mean, seriously, what's going on? What's really going on? I mean, doesn't this look like a bottle of water? Now, okay, now do we know if this bottle has been spiked? No, sure we don't. But we do know what Mark Breland said, and Mark Breland said, "I didn't touch anybody's water. It was J D's that gave the water. It was J D's." Well, that debunks that, doesn't it? And you know what? The mere fact that Mark Breland, he couldn't even say he didn't do it. He couldn't even say, he didn't even deny the accusations. You know, when he said, well, it was J D's that spiked his water. It was J. Wait a minute. I thought that his water wasn't spiked. I thought that Deontay Wilder's water wasn't spiked. That's what I thought. I guess it is spiked. I guess it was spiked. You see, I look at people like Mark Breland. You know, Mark Breland, he was in camp with Deontay Wilder for all those years. He said Deontay Wilder don't do anything. Deontay Wilder don't hit the bag. He don't jump rope. You know, the only thing I saw him doing was hitting the mitts. Well, you're his trainer. Well, Wilder don't listen to me. Well, okay. Why are you there? Because it was an easy payday. It was an easy payday. Really, you know, it pissed him off because Wilder really was listening more to JD's. See, let me go ahead and tell you. Let me tell you what happens here, okay? Here's the thing. If Deontay Wilder would have let JD's go, you know what they would have said about Wilder? They would have said, well, Deontay Wilder don't like whites. That's what they would have said. They would have said Deontay Wilder hate white people. So, okay. He keeps JD's, so now they can't say that. Now they got to say, well, Deontay Wilder is anti-black against his own people. So no matter what Deontay Wilder would have did, okay? No matter what he would have did, he would have been criticized for whatever decision he made. Now, here's the thing I want to really start talking about. Why is everybody all of a sudden so worried about Mark Breland? Why? Why everybody so worried about Mark Breland? You know, I thought in my view that you people wanted Deontay Wilder to get rid of this bum Mark Breland. I thought y'all wanted that. I thought this is what people wanted. You know, hey, we all wanted Mark Breland out of the picture, right? So Deontay Wilder can get trained by the late great Nassim Richardson. So he can get trained by, so Derrick James could come in and, lead Wilder to the promised land, okay? Or Kevin Cunningham. You know, some of those trainers that's got an eye, for vision. Or Jonathan Banks. You know, like, who was that next great trainer to save Deontay Wilder's career? It was supposed to be somebody that, everybody had in mind who he needed to go with. He gets rid of Breland, and now this is a story of controversy. Isn't it funny? Hey, did Andy Ruiz get a lot of backlash, for letting his trainer go? I don't think so. Did Triple G get backlash? Okay, and let's talk about why. Andy Ruiz got money. Okay, Andy Ruiz came across a bag, and, the trainer that got him to the point that he didn't want to pay him. He didn't want to pay him. So, guess what he did? Got rid of him. Triple G. Abel Sanchez got him to where he is. Now, I don't really care much about Abel Sanchez because when he said that black fighters don't sell, he lost me there. But I'm trying to prove a point, okay? Abel Sanchez helped this guy get to where he is, and guess what Triple G did to Abel Sanchez? As soon as Triple G got some real money, he got rid of Abel Sanchez. He didn't want to pay him. Is Triple G criticized for that? No. Not only did Triple G get rid of Abel Sanchez, he went and got Jonathan Banks. But Triple G he was never criticized for that. That's the thing. Okay? He was never criticized for it. He didn't, there was not a gang of videos going for Triple G head that what he did to Abel Sanchez was wrong. No. Wasn't a lot of videos on that. Nope. You know what people said? Gennady Golovkin, fighters change trainers all the time. Maybe it was time for a change. Abel just wasn't Abel just wasn't teaching Triple G what he needed to know. That's the kind of responses we get. But Deontay Wilder, he gets rid of Mark Breland, and now all of a sudden, everybody loves Mark Breland. Boy, they love this man to death. I mean, the Wilder shouldn't have got rid of good old Mark Breland, man. That's sad what Deontay Wilder did to Breland. He should have never did that to Mark Breland. Are you serious? He should have never did it to Mark Breland. Why would he do that, man? That's wrong how he did this, man. But then these were the same people saying that Mark Breland needed to get lost. Mark Breland is a bum. Mark Breland don't do anything for Deontay Wilder. What is Mark Breland showing Deontay Wilder? He's showing Wilder absolutely nothing. Get this man out of here. This is what people said. This is what people said. Okay? So now what? What do we do now, y'all? Mark Breland is gone, but Mark Breland, he's going to keep talking. And I'm going to tell y'all something, what this dude Breland going to do. He going to talk, and the whole truth is going to be revealed. All of it. Every last truth that could come from this is going to be revealed. See, you always have those people that you can't tell them nothing. Do any of y'all have those people in life, Jimmy J, Retros, For Life Boxing? Do y'all have any of those people in life that you can absolutely tell them nothing? Because if you do, everybody else gonna know about it. If you tell them something, everybody gonna know. Because you got certain people that can't shut up. Okay? I don't care what you do, Tay. You tell them, they can't shut up. Mark Breland is that person that if you tell him anything, he ain't gonna shut up. And I guarantee you, Mark Breland is gonna start talking. He's gonna start talking. And Mark Breland, I'm going to tell you, when these dudes like Mark Breland get tired, they talk. They talk a lot. And then, now we all find out that Mark Breland has a deep connection with the Crunk Gym. Yeah, they connected. They friends. And when you go to Mark Breland's social media, who's he following? He's following Crunk Gym, Sugar Hill, Tyson Fury. Huh. Isn't that something? Huh, Combo? Combo said that Breland said a lot of stuff about Wilder's training. But what does that say about Jay and Mark as trainers in his camp? Yep, you letting the fighter tell you what to do? It can't be me. See, my integrity and my work is more important. See, I know if I got one fighter that'll pay me $1 million, anybody who's going to pay you $1 million to do anything, that means you're valuable. If I can find one person to pay me $1 million, I can find 10 people to do it. See, Mark Breland don't understand business, okay? He don't understand business. If I can find somebody who will pay me $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 to do the work that he doing, there are 10 people that'll do it. And I will go offer my services to 10 of those people that I know for a fact that can use my skill set. Not somebody who isn't going to listen to what I'm saying, and not somebody I can't tell him nothing. Nah. And Breland said, well, you can't tell Wilder nothing. Can't tell him nothing. I picked up on that. I said, hey, Breland don't seem like an alpha male. And Deontay Wilder need an alpha. He needs somebody that's going to, pretty much tell him what it is. Look, man, you need to get out here and do this road work. You need to get out here and do this road work. If you ain't trying to hear that, man, I'm gone. And then be out. Road work, Deontay. Road work. Okay? Guess what we finna do now? We finna hit this heavy bag. And he'll say something like, well, why I got to hit the heavy bag? Because, okay, I need you getting used to placing body shots. I need you getting used, okay, to throwing those punches that I need you to throw. That's what I need you to do. Yeah, Combo, if he's not jump roping or hitting a speed bag, you just covering and letting him do what he wants. Something, it don't sound right. Okay? So Deontay Wilder don't know how to hit a speed bag. I find that kind of unbelievable because that's one of the first things you learn how to do in a boxing gym. They teach you how to hit a speed bag. They teach you how to throw a jab. Okay? And it's suspect. It makes him look bad. It makes him look real, real bad. You know that? It makes him look extremely bad that, oh, okay, well, you got Deontay Wilder over here. You got him over here, and you training him. But the man don't know how to hit a speed bag. The man don't know how to throw a jab. The man don't know how to hit a heavy bag. And you as a trainer, hey, Deontay, you need to hit this heavy bag. And if he tell you no, go. I'm out. What you mean you're not going to hit the heavy bag? Okay, you don't want to? Okay, well, here you go. You pay me for whatever time I spend here, and I'm out. I will go and I'll deal with somebody else who will listen. That's how it worked for me. See, in my own coaching gym, I have turned down lots and lots of money. I'm talking about I've turned it down to no avail. And I'm talking about people who could basically get 10 of their friends to come to my gym and I'll be set up for at least for the next 5 years. Okay? And I'm talking about, man, when I get them rich folks in my gym and they know that you're giving them a good product, they will refurbish your gym, especially when you're doing stuff for their kids. Yeah, I've had lots of opportunities like that, but I turned it down because the athlete don't listen. That's not something that I take lightly. When an athlete don't listen to me as a coach and a trainer, you don't get me I'm out. I have people now, I have athletes now that they wish they would have listened when they had the chance to, that they are legit begging me, like, Coach, can we please get back together, man? I understand, and my answer is no, because I'm gonna tell you why. And this is business, and don't y'all ever forget it. If I let somebody come back who can't respect me, then I lose the respect of the people that's already there. You see, by not letting them come back, by not letting these people come back, then everybody else in the gym know, oh man, if I don't listen to him, I know what's gonna happen. I'm out. No, I got scholarships. I got stuff I got to work for. No, I can't play this game. Okay, nope. I'm gonna listen. And see, that's how you get it. This business. Okay, it's not personal. It's just business. I understand how it works. Okay, I understand. You can't keep somebody around that's not loyal. You can't do it. And if somebody don't listen to you, you got to go. Because how Deontay Wilder fights ultimately, Mark Breland, is your brand. That says a lot about you. Okay? If Deontay Wilder ain't got this, ain't got that, well, it says a lot about you. You the one teaching them. You fucking kidding me. You were the one teaching them. It was you. Okay? It was you. You taught them. So, I mean, I'm sorry. I don't do that. I don't do that. And there are plenty of fighters that listen to their trainers. And I'm going to tell you, in MMA, I don't know what it is, man. The mentality in MMA is different. The mentality in mixed martial arts is completely different. It is. Like, the MMA trainers, they crazy. They don't care about your money. They don't care about training you. They don't care who you are. If you don't listen to the master in that gym, the MMA master in that, if you don't listen to the head coach, them MMA coaches, they get you out of there. They don't even think much. They don't think anything about getting you out. They get you out. I mean, y'all heard when Mackenzie Dern wasn't acting right, and I think, what was that? She was out in Arizona, and she was missing training. Man, Mackenzie Dern is a high-profile prospect, and you bring her into your gym, it's gonna bring a little notoriety. Guess what they did? That gym, they got Mackenzie up out of there. They got up out of there. I don't know. The MMA trainers, they got a different mindset, man. See, with them, and I don't even care how bad the gym is. I don't care how bad the gym is, okay? Even the Jackson Winklejohn gym got standards. Even them. Even they got standards. If you don't follow the code of conduct in the gym, they put you out. They put you out. I mean, they might be assholes, but they follow their code of conduct to the T. Because they care about the arts. They're not so worried about too much of a paycheck. Well, Jackson Winklejohn, they are worried about money. But when they first started, many of these people, like, Master Rafael Cordero, they're not worried about your money, okay? They got everything they need in life. These people are worried about teaching you the craft, teaching you the arts. That's what these people are worried about. That's all they care about. They don't care about how much money you can bring to their gym. They don't care about that. They want to know, are you teachable? Can I coach you? Can I show you? Can I educate you? See, that's what they want to know. They don't care if you got $10 million. Like, if a Conor McGregor came to Master Rafael Cordero, with all that stuff that he do, Master Rafael Cordero would put him right at the gym. That's what they do in MMA. These boxing trainers, they put up with a lot of stuff, y'all. They put up with a lot of stuff. And I'm talking about, man, they put up with fighters telling them they ain't going to do something. They put up with fighters, cussing them out. They put up with that. I mean, they put up with being, ridiculed sometimes. It's not me. It couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. I wish a fighter would tell Coach Shelton Harrison that I ain't finna do something. Man, I'm out. You can keep whatever belt you got. You can keep your money. I don't. It's not that important. To me, it's not important because I know if I can make $1 million, I can go make $3 million. That's my mindset. If you can pay me $100 an hour, somebody else gonna give me two, because I know that what I'm giving it to you for, is worth a lot more than what you're actually paying for it. So I know what's up. I know what's up. I ain't got to sit back and I ain't got to worry. I ain't got to fear. I ain't got to fear. Don't worry about that. See, Mark Breland, he has no code of ethics. He don't have it. Because how dare you? You say you're a boxing trainer and you got this fighter and who won't listen to you, and you stay? How do y'all think the conversation with Naazim Richardson and Deontay Wilder would have went? For real. What do you think Naazim Richardson would have told Deontay Wilder if Deontay Wilder said, I'm not finna hit the heavy bag? That's okay, Naazim. I'm not gonna hit the speed bag. What do you think Naazim Richardson would have said? Seriously, what do you think he would have said? What do you guys think Derek James would have said? What do you guys think Derek James would have said? If Derek James, hey, Deontay, let's hit the speed bag. Oh, Derek, oh, yeah, man, I'm going to tell you, man, I ain't going to hit the speed bag, man. What do y'all think Derek James going to tell Deontay Wilder? Tell the truth. I know what Derek James will tell him. I know what he'll tell him. Or what do y'all think Ronnie Shields would tell Deontay Wilder if Wilder pulled up on him and said, look, man, I don't feel like hitting this heavy bag today. I just don't feel like it today. I ain't doing it. You know what they all would tell him? Robert Garcia, with his goofy racist. What would Robert Garcia? They would all tell Deontay Wilder. They would all tell him, look, here's what you do. Here's what you do. Okay? Either you going to listen to me or I go. This your gym, this your stuff. Either you listen to me or I go. And if I'm in my own gym, you going to listen or you got to go. Those are the ultimatums that they give Deontay Wilder. See, Mark Breland ain't built like that. He's not an alpha. So Deontay Wilder, of course, he's going to look at Mark Breland as the hired help instead of his trainer. That's what he gonna do. And you know what? And people say, well, JD's this. JD's is a lot more assertive than Mark Breland. He's a lot more assertive. He's gonna communicate what it is he wants. See, man, I look at this. You're the trainer. You're charged with that. And if your athlete don't listen to you, you get out the game. You leave. All good coaches have to do that sometimes. They all do. Like Carissa Shields, her old coach, the one that got her started, and she left and went to John David Jackson. He wasn't having that. He pretty much told her. He said, yeah, you can go, but, he said basically, I ain't finna be in your corner. I ain't finna be in your corner. He told her that. And guess what? Is he in her corner? No. He's gone. He's gone. But that's because we're real coaches. That's because we're real coaches. That's because, we don't care about a dollar, y'all. We don't care about, like the money. The money, you can lose the money as soon as you get it. Right, Combo? Right, Tay-Tay? You can lose the money. The faster you get the money, you can lose it. That's what I tell y'all. This is what I say. And it is what it is. But Mark Breland lied. He said he didn't touch the water. And he did touch the water. Como said everything is fine while the getting is good, so everyone took a back seat. Yeah, he was still knocking people out. It didn't really, they didn't think, hey, you know what? Arthur Spilka, had a really good fight against Wilder. He got caught. Man, maybe we might want to do something about that. Nope. Gerald Washington was performing pretty good against Wilder. You know what? Maybe we need to tweak some things here and there. I mean, did Mark Breland think about that? Did JD's think about that? No, none of these people thought like that. And guess what? Deontay Wilder ended up losing. Okay? We can say it's because of Wilder, but at the end of the day, look, I'm not finna attach my name to no mess. Okay? If your fighter don't listen to you, you leave. That's just point blank. So, Evidently, you stayed, Mark Breland. So if you stayed knowing that there's a problem, guess what? There was no problem. Okay? There wasn't a problem with Deontay Wilder work ethic because you stayed, right? And of course, you are a trainer of honor. You're a man of honor. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna do the right thing, and you're gonna train because you want to train. That's what you're gonna do. But you stayed. So Deontay Wilder carried you. He carried you. You got you a nice little payday. And even, after he fired you, and y'all want to know the funny thing? Deontay Wilder still kept this man on the payroll for a long time after he was fired. Still was paying him. Still was giving him money. Still was paying him. How do you explain this? You fire somebody, you still paying them? That's what Deontay Wilder was doing. He fired Mark Breland and still paid him for a long time, too. Paid him for months after he fired him. Still was paying him. I bet you Mark Breland didn't complain about taking the money, did he? He took the money. He took the money. But this man, I can't believe what he says. I mean, did Mark Breland forget that he gave Wilder money? Did CB Sports TV, did Mark Breland forget that he gave Deontay Wilder water? CB Sports TV? I mean, did he forget that? Looks like Mark Breland having a lapse of memory. Because I don't think he recalls giving the man water. Because here it is. Here it is right here. It's clear as day. It's clear as day. He giving that man water. There it is. There it is. Oh, man. I tell you, boy. I can't believe it. Then you got the idiots. They're going to believe this. Okay? You got the idiots. They're going to believe this. My God. They're going to believe it. But, these are people, same people. They're not going to believe Deontay Wilder. No, they ain't going to believe him. But they'll believe Tyson Fury, the dope fiend. Or they'll believe Sergey Kovalev, the racist, right? That, Andre Ward gave him low blows. And do you know that people entertain that? Do you know old media? Or I don't call them old media. I call them the anti-black media. That's what I call them. Did y'all know the anti-black media? They ran with that. They was talking about Andre Ward was hitting Sergey Kovalev with low blows, and all the complaints and everything that was going on. Nobody criticized Kovalev for those complaints. No, let me tell you who they condemned. They condemned Andre Ward. They condemned him. Oh yeah, those blows were low, very low blows. And I'm shocked that the referee didn't do anything about this. The referee didn't say anything. Referee said nothing. Well, okay. So who do we have? See, what do we have here, everybody? What do we have here? We got Deontay Wilder. Okay? We have Mark Breland with the water. Okay? He's clearly giving a man water. You see, it's right there. And we got a man, okay, who's been done wrong. Bear with me here for a minute, people. Bear with me. Okay? It's real. It's real what's happening. Boxing is a corrupt sport. Guys, we all witnessed. We witnessed firsthand boxing corruption right in front of our eyes. We witnessed it. When Tyson Fury fought Deontay Wilder both times, we witnessed corruption right here. Okay, we saw it. And everybody saw the same thing, but, because it's Wilder, he's not going to get credit. Tell you what, if Wilder had the complexion, if Deontay Wilder had the complexion, I tell y'all, guys, it would not have been an issue. Yeah. And folks, I got to call this mess out. I got to call it out. I have to call it out. Okay? What other reason, y'all? What other reason is it? What other reason is it that, Deontay Wilder's catching them brute? I mean, Deontay Wilder was catching heat when Alexander Povetkin, popped dirty. Wilder caught heat for that. Like, wait a minute. Wilder is the man. Okay, Wilder is the man, trying to make the fight. He didn't pop dirty. Deontay Wilder did everything right to get that Povetkin fight, but nope, who did people put the blame on? People went after Deontay Wilder, and I said, dang. So that means Deontay Wilder get less respect than a guy who popped. Okay? Man. Yeah. I like Wilder, though. I like Wilder. He really is a good guy. I like him, man. I've heard the rumors. I've heard, him say he's not really much in the road work. I'm disappointed in that. Okay, I want Deontay Wilder to do stuff like road work. I mean, it'll pay off, man. Road work will pay off. If you're a boxer, what did y'all always see Floyd Mayweather do? Okay, I mean, Floyd Mayweather ran road work like he did it for miles, y'all, miles and miles and miles. And I remember hearing Floyd Mayweather say it. I train, okay, I train. I train for 15 rounds. I train for 15, 16 rounds. Floyd said I do road work every time. Every time I turn around, I do road work. I'm doing road work morning, noon, and night when everybody else is asleep. I'm doing road work. Why? Why do y'all think Floyd Mayweather did so much road work? He did the road work because he wanted to be in tip-top shape. He wanted to be able to take these boys like Canelo into deep waters. That's what Floyd Mayweather wanted to do. Okay, and that's what he did. So if this is true about Deontay Wilder and road work, yeah, I'm disappointed. Okay, you got to do your road work. You got to jump rope. Like jumping rope is a cardinal thing for a fighter. Jumping rope is a cardinal thing. I mean, it's something you need to do. Footwork in boxing, man. My old trainer used to tell me this. He said your feet can save you or your feet can kill you. Okay, which do you want to be? And the saying, he used to say that because if your feet are no good and you're a stationary target, then you're gonna get hit. But if you have your feet moving and you're not a stationary target, you can save yourself years worth of damage. Yeah, Tay Chris Cyborg, yeah, she do a lot of road work, man. I mean, you can't get around it, man. You need to do road. If you're a fighter, you need to get out there, okay, get the earth underneath your feet, and you need to start moving. You need to run. That's just what it is. Who is this right here? Why did it take UK dudes to get Breland to speak? Well, okay, because he's got a relationship with the UK. Okay, he's got you missed the earlier part of the stream. Okay, you missed it. Mark Breland is actually in good with the Crunk Gym. I mean, he's pretty cool with Tyson Fury, Eddie Hearn. I mean, he's cool with all these dudes. God dog. He's cool with all these dudes. I'm talking about they follow each other on social media. And Mark Breland, he don't have like a big social media presence. He's only following a couple of people. And the few people that he's following, he keep in contact with these people. You know why? Why so much attention, to the enemy? Okay? He's keeping in contact with a lot of these people that don't like Wilder. Why? Why is he in touch and contact with all these people? Don't that sound kind of strange to y'all? Don't it? I find that really, really strange that Mark Breland is keeping contact with so many of these guys. I find it strange. I find it very, very, very strange. Ah, come on, man. This darn thing is dropping over and over and over. It's kicking everybody out of my stream. What is going on, stream? Okay. I don't know, guys, if this stream gonna go much longer. I might have to get on and just go to what's the name. We'll see. Because my stream is delayed, is messed up. Oh, my God. My God, my God. I get tired of this stream, man. I hate it. I hate it, man. I just hate it. Look at this, man. Look at this. And then when you stream, when it start throttling, then people get kicked. That's what I hate. Okay, Christopher Roman says maybe Wilder could do some swimming. Yeah, well, he does swim. He does swim. If he doesn't want to do road work, it helps every part of your body and helps your heart rate. Yeah, Deontay Wilder does a lot of swimming. Okay, he does a lot of that. But people, they don't want to talk to you about that. They ain't gonna talk to you about the stuff that he do. I mean, he does a lot of swimming. Okay, maybe he opts to not like the road work, but he swims an awful lot. Okay, I remember seeing Miguel Cotto doing shadow boxing in the water. Yeah, 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 yeah. Them guys, they went through every single stop to get it done. Miguel Cotto and them guys. That's what it is. Okay, that's what I don't get. They don't talk about Deontay Wilder. Got a track coach, and he, he's a fighter. Deontay Wilder has his own. He has a track coach. I mean, what is he supposed to do? What else? What else do y'all want from Wilder? Yeah, man, it really is. Woo 36 Daddy. It really is messed up, man. Breland, I don't know, man. He really made himself look bad in that interview. And I'm not bashing. I don't want to bash Breland, but Breland lied. Okay. He said that he never gave Deontay Wilder water. Well, I mean, here on this picture, it looks like he's giving him some water to me, don't it? Okay. He also said that Deontay Wilder don't listen to him. Wait a minute. But you were there for 15 years. What do you mean he don't listen to you? What do you mean he don't listen to you? He don't listen to you at all? I mean, what? You are a trainer and your athlete don't listen to you? What? Are you serious? No, no, no. Wilder don't know how to hit the heavy bag. Wilder don't know how to hit a speed bag. What? And you're his trainer? And you allow this? What? Oh my God. I tell y'all, man. Deontay Wilder will always be damned if he do and damned if he don't. What's up, General Africa? My live stream is having issues right now. A lot of issues. Hold on, let me see what's going on, man. It's red right now. Yeah. Yeah, Jimmy J. Tell Mark Breland to make it make sense, huh? Tell him to make it make sense. Yeah. Tell him to make it make sense, because right now, it don't make sense, General Africa. It don't make sense. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, General Africa. He said, yeah, big bro, that's why I said I was going to stay quiet because I know Wilder's character. I don't know damn Breland. Yeah, and people don't really know Breland. You know, people don't know Mark Breland. I mean, come on. We don't know his character. And you don't know. It's a lot of money, man. A lot of money. A lot of money, Jimmy J and General Africa. Lots and lots of money at stake. You don't know what a person would do. You know, give Mark Breland a nice little envelope. Say, hey, Mark, how you doing, man? Hey, listen, got something for you. I found your money. Really? What money? I found this envelope with the $60,000 in it. Look, I just need you to put this, put these waters over here. But I found your envelope with this $50,000 in it. I mean, what was I doing with this? What was I doing? What was I doing with your money? No, I got your money right here. Hand Mark Breeden an envelope full of, $100 bills. Okay, hand him that. Give him a couple stacks. Give him some racks. Guess what? Mark Breland bought and paid for. Just like that. He bought and paid for it just like that. Y'all see how easy it worked? Y'all see how easy it could just go down? For real. Yeah, well, Daddy, it is suspicious. He said that you don't deny allegations just like Fury, but instead you bring up insults and issues you had with somebody you were paid to look after. This opens your eyes, doesn't it? Yeah, opens your eyes a whole lot. And I'm talking about open them up so highly now you can see. You can see everything. It's crystal clear. Okay, it's crystal clear right now. Yeah, and Jim and Jay, Mark Breland said he can beat Anthony Joshua. He said, man, I could out jab him right now. You know, I could out jab. He was talking about AJ jab ain't good. He was saying I could out jab AJ. I said, oh man, okay. I could probably, he wouldn't even touch me. This is Mark Breland. Mark Breland saying this. He said, yeah, AJ would never touch me. Never. Ever. Oh, AJ would never touch you. Okay, well, hey man. Okay, I mean, cocaine is a hell of a drug, ain't it? Cocaine is a hell of a drug when it comes to Mark Breland. Wow. Wow. Yeah, man. Mark Breland look bad right now, y'all. He looking bad in these streets. Jimmy J Smooth, Mark Breland is looking bad in these streets. I tell y'all. Get Tay Tay over there. Get darn Tay Tay. What Tay Tay over there doing? What is she doing? Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna be talking about this Mark Breland fiasco. I'm gonna be talking about this more. Okay. I am gonna talk about this a little bit more. You know. Oh, okay. Yeah. Woo Daddy said Selena, the singer. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember Selena. Having a snake in her entourage, and man, he got her killed. Breland got KO'd 3 times as a fighter. Yeah, and the fact that he said that Wilder's done. Wait a minute. How's a person with one loss? How is he done? I have to figure that out. How is Deontay Wilder done? He is. He's done. Damn, could have fooled me. Seemed like Wilder the most talked about fighter out here. That's what it seemed like to me. It seemed like Deontay Wilder is the most talked about fighter around. And I mean, people still can't stop talking about Wilder. They can't do it. Yeah, George. I always wondered that too. How come these people ain't trying to get this man no job? Now, Mark Breland, he in tight. He in tight with Crunk Jim. He got a job. Oh, he got a job. See, it ain't hard for somebody to sell out, man. And everybody has a price. I don't care who the person is. See, I've grown in life. I don't trust what people say to me. Never. I never trust what people say to me. I listen to what people say to me. And sometimes they will, some people, they will take me listening to them. They'll take that as a sign of me believing what they say. And a lot of times when I'm listening to somebody talk, I don't listen to them. I mean, I listen to them, but that don't mean I believe them. And in my life, I've never been the person to believe a lot of stuff. I nod, yeah. I'll say, uh huh, yep, that's true. Okay, good, yep, I'll say yeah all day. But when I process everything, and if it don't make analytical sense to me, then I don't believe it. And so then what I started doing, I began to register. I began to register, you know, I began to register those thoughts. And I started saying this person is a liar. I can't trust him, okay? And I do it in business. I do it with my gym. I do it with my gym. If there's an athlete who won't sell out to my program, if they will not sell out to my program, not at all, if they refuse to, I take a mental note of that. And I say to myself, I say, you know what, this person not going to listen. This person ain't going to do anything. And I don't care if it's a athlete whose parents got a lot of money. Okay, I was telling y'all this earlier that I've dealt with so many parents with money. And some of them, they want to buy you. They want you to change your philosophies, or they want you to, sugarcoat it, for their people, their children. And I don't operate like that. I teach the form, I teach what I know, okay? I'm not changing my time schedules. I'm not doing anything. I teach what I know. And I teach what I'm accustomed to, and I teach at my level. And I want to teach to get the most out. So that means maximum work. I tell people, you want to go to another gym, go to another gym. Go to another gym, but if you ain't going to listen to me, I don't care how much money your parents got, you can't buy me. See, you can't pay me to put my name next to you. You can't pay me to do it. Okay? There's no amount of money that will make me, sell out my own craft. And then, I'm training you and you don't listen to me, and then you go out there and you perform like crap. Who they going to blame? They're going to blame me. They're going to blame me for your mistakes. Why would I want to go that route? Okay, why would I even want to think to go that route? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. You ain't finna get me. I don't care how much. Look, General, if somebody gonna pay me $1 million, then 5 people will do it. 10 people will do it. You're not the only person in town who will pay me money. If I know that I'm worth $1 million to you, and that's what I get, I already know then that means I'm worth. Just because I'm worth $1 million to you, that don't mean I'm not worth $1 million. That means I'm worth $1 million everywhere. worldwide. So you know what I tell these people to do? I say you get your shit and you get out and you get out and you ungrateful wherever you are. You ungrateful. You go find a coach that'll deal with your ungrateful ass because it won't be me. Okay, I won't sell out to what you want to do. You the athlete and I'm the coach. My system is proven for 25 years. You've been doing it wrong for the last 3 years and you got nothing. And now you coming to me, the expert, and you want to tell me, the expert, how things go, and you can't even get it done yourself. You come crying and begging to me, coach, this is my last year of high school. Coach, I'm a senior, coach. I don't know, you should have listened to me 3 years ago when I told you not to go. I told you there are no shortcuts. I told you that you can't maximize your potential being lazy. I told you that whatever these coaches tell you, when they tell you that, hey, we can make it a little bit easier than what Coach Shelton do because y'all doing too much work. But see, let me tell you something. When them people say you doing too much work, okay, they saying it don't take all that. Oh, it take all that and then some. Because see, we're not going to win. I'm coming to dominate. My mindset is dominate, and that's what I do. And that's what I teach. If you don't want to dominate where you at, then I'm the wrong trainer. I can't train you. See, that's my mindset. That's how I think. That's how I move. I move that way. I don't want to do this. I don't want to train you. I don't care how much money you give me. If you don't want to be the best, I'm not your guy. If you're not willing to go into the dead of night, y'all always wonder why you start the live stream so late. Because I got athletes. I'm talking about we be into the dead of night. Sometimes to 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. Grinding. Because they got a dream. And when they got a dream, boy, I'm right there with them. Because their dreams become my dreams. And I want to see these people get their dreams, boy. That's why I started the live stream so late. Because I'm out there grinding with them. I'm out there grinding with these kids. I'm grinding. Because they want to be the best. I can't do it. I can't train somebody that don't want to be the best. So Mark Breland. So how is this? So how is this even possible? Like Mark Breland kept his ass there for 15 years, and you saying Deontay Wilder, didn't want to train hard? Of course, But Mark Breland, did you talk about how the man swims? I mean, you talk about he don't do road work, but do you know that Deontay Wilder swims miles and miles of swimming? I mean, have y'all seen Deontay Wilder gas out in the fight? This is the stuff that's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Do we see Deontay Wilder with a track coach? Yeah, he got a track coach, track and field coach. He hired his own track and field coach. Who are the greatest minds in cardiovascular, work? Track coaches. How is Deontay Wilder? Where is he missing it at? Okay. His jab is poor, right? That's what you want to say? You didn't say that when he fought Luis Ortiz, boy. Jab looked damn good, didn't it? Didn't want to say that. He didn't want to say that. But it's okay. It's going to come a time in a season. Oh, snap. They go to home and town business. Hey, man, town business, sports and entertainment in the god doggone building, man. Town business be up late, man. This guy be working his ass off. Town business is a workaholic, bro. I gotta get more like Town. Town be working. This dude work all the time. But that's why Town can live the lifestyle he live. Matter of fact, that's another guy, Town business. See, people, let me tell y'all something, man. People are funny, man. People are funny. People will listen to how a person talk and think that they're not successful. It's crazy. People are listening to somebody and say, oh, well, he talked like this, he ain't successful. Well, I mean, you could ask Town Business. I'm sure he'd tell you how successful he is. I'm sure he'd tell you. Well, people look at General Africa. Oh, he too young. Man, look, General Africa, one of the smartest people I know. General Africa, one of the smartest people I know. Intelligent. And I tell you what, General Africa is so intelligent. Do you know that this guy can find anybody on the planet? Anybody. If you're in a chat room, General Africa can find you. That take intelligence. That's another high level. I don't have that. I don't have that ability. I don't have the ability to find anybody. General Africa, he got the ability. General Africa got that ability to find somebody. And I rock. That's why I rock with General Africa. But man, here go the thing, y'all. We have to get out of this mindset that Deontay Wilder is a lying black villain. Okay, we just got to get out of that mindset. And even if you don't rock with Wilder, Deontay Wilder not a villain, man. He not a villain. He was done wrong. These people, they had to cheat the guy. It's funny, man. Why don't none of these UK guys want to talk about that BBC documentary? The British Broadcasting Channel documentary. Why don't they want to talk about that? I mean, why is that so hard to believe that Tyson Fury got ties to the mob? How long we been telling y'all that boxing is a mob, is run by the mob? Bob Arum got mob ties. Don King got mob ties. Matter of fact, if y'all don't even know some of Don King history, Don King actually, to get his first lick, he had to get some money from the mob. Don King had to get mob money, man, to actually start, to get started. It's not uncommon that these guys have mob ties. It's not uncommon. Hell, even in MMA, Dana White got mob ties. The Fertitas, definitely, their whole family tied to the mob. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's what it is. Yeah, what do you say? Stomped his ingus out. Okay, folks. Yeah, focus. Stomp his ingus out. Okay, okay. Stomp it out. And real quick, man, speaking of focus ball, I'm finna change topics. But, guys, get yourself a pair of focus balls. I can't sit here and tell y'all enough. Number one, you'll be supporting a black business. Okay? Yeah, focus ball. Who do you think? Horace talking about he came from a country run by a mob. Hey, man, I'm telling you, the mob dudes, they ain't no joke. The mob dudes ain't no joke, man. And they run stuff. And you'd be surprised how much stuff the mob do run. But everybody, get yourself a focus ball, guys. Here's a ad from Focus Ball, okay? Get yourself a focus ball.
Get ready to take your striking game to the next level with the Focus Ball. Dramatically improve footwork, timing, head movement, hand-eye coordination, reflex, and overall fight IQ. It's lightweight and extremely portable, so you can train every time, everywhere. When you don't have a coach to do mitt work, get a focus ball. When you don't have a heavy bag to hit, get a focus ball. When you don't have a sparring partner, get yourself a focus ball. And when you just want to have fun punching and kicking, get a focus ball. When you train with the focus ball, you train your eyes and your brain to read punches so that you can hit and not get hit, making this very simple device a must-have for all combat sports athletes and enthusiasts alike. So if you want to take your striking game to the next level, don't wait. Get the focus ball now. Get ready.
Okay, guys. Yes, he says it's a simple device, but it does a lot of complex things, and you can do a lot of complex things with a focus ball. Look, if you're an athlete, even if you train in a gym, you don't even have to be an athlete, okay? It's good exercise. It's very, very, very good exercise. Get I have focus balls. Several of the people on this channel, they have a pair of focus balls, and they're very pleased with them, okay? It's very good cardiovascular exercise. Goes on, yeah, I mean, man, you can get a workout. Get a pair of focus balls. Okay. All right, there go my girl Genesis Green. She said, I told Hype Job I was going to fight. I told Hype Job I was going to fight Shields. All right, Horace, politicians are just the front for the mob. They're all criminals. I saw Putin's henchmen crush and beat to death a gay rights protester. Yeah, that's messed up, man. That's messed up. It's messed up, man. Beat the man up because of, what do you think? How he feel? Wow. But you can't stop the mob. I mean, y'all know that, right? You can't stop them. Whatever they want, whatever they commission, guess what? That's what they get. If the mob want to see Deontay Wilder lose, they get that. If the mob want Tyson Fury to lose, they get that. Okay? When you're dealing with the mob, you're dealing with something very intricate. And lots of things go through. Man, even in wars, do you know that sometimes in some situations that the mob, they've actually, told people to stop fighting. They told, wars. They've had their country stand down. The mob has had influence on wars. Like it's not. See, the mob go deep beyond gangsters and Tommy guns and no man. That's just something. That's what Hollywood wants you to see. The real mobsters, you didn't know that they were mobsters. They hid it so well. You had no idea. Okay, you had no idea. Oh man. Yeah, Latique. Deontay Wilder, he been telling the truth. And I tell you, at first, Latique, I'm gonna tell you something. I didn't. The gloves, I was on board for Glovegate because I could see that with my eyes. Okay. At first I was thinking, you know what? I don't think Mark Breland could do this. Okay. I don't believe it. It just don't seem like something that he could do. I know how can Mark Breland do this? And then, the more Mark Breland started talking, I just wait a minute. But he said he didn't give him any water. Like, he legit said that he didn't give Deontay Wilder any water. Well, we see you giving him water. I mean, how do you explain that? Then you said, the man ain't trained in 15 years. He ain't done nothing right in 15 years. He hasn't? And you stayed for 15 years. So all of this stuff right here to me, guys, it really just seems shady. And now I'm starting to question, okay? Maybe his water was spiked. Maybe his water did get spiked. Maybe. Maybe, y'all. Y'all know it's going to be really, really funny. Y'all know it's going to be extremely funny when Deontay Wilder actually, when he come back, and if all this stuff come out and it's true, oh man, oh man, boy, y'all gonna be in for a focus. I mean not a focus, but y'all gonna be in for all hell gonna break loose. Y'all know that, okay? All hell is gonna break loose. All hell and the God, because now it's gonna be a huge cover up, and when I say a huge cover up, it's gonna be extremely huge. This cover up gonna be huge, and I'm talking like it's gonna be so damn huge, man, that people, they ain't gonna want to believe it, or they're gonna do everything they can to discredit Deontay Wilder. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna discredit Deontay Wilder under everything under God's hot sun. That's what they're gonna do. So here it is. And see, Latique said he got photos in his phone with Deontay Wilder train. See, this is what we're talking about. You see this? Mark Breland is lying. There's so much stuff that this man is lying about now. Wow. Latique said he got the photos of Wilder on a heavy bag. Well, I'll be damned. I mean, do y'all? I'll be damned. Deontay Wilder is on a heavy bag. Well, damn. Wow. Well, I guess that puts that theory to waste, right? Let me tell y'all this, and then we're gonna move on. I know some of y'all ain't really in the MMA. Let me tell y'all something, okay? Let me tell y'all something right now. Old media, they want to feed you this image of Deontay Wilder. They want to feed you this image of Wilder, that he's this complaining, whining black man. Okay, that's what they want you to do. They want you to really make you think that he's this complainer. He's this black man that can't handle his loss. He need to pull himself up by his bootstrap. That's what old media. That's what they want you to think about this guy. They want you to think that he's just some kind of loser, some kind of failure in life. They want you to think everything bad about this man. And they want Deontay Wilder to be running around here moping. They were criticizing this man for months because he didn't speak. He didn't want to speak out against anything. He just decided to keep his mouth shut. That's what Deontay Wilder did. He kept his mouth shut. Okay? He kept it all shut, didn't say nothing. And these people, guess what they did? They criticized Deontay Wilder because he didn't say anything. Well, if Deontay Wilder really is so innocent, then why isn't he, how come he's not saying anything to defend himself? So, he come out to defend himself. And guess what? Well, now that he does that, well, Deontay Wilder is a complainer. Okay? Deontay Wilder is a complainer. And because he's a complainer, well, it's his own fault. It's his own fault. My God, y'all. Are you serious? Killing me, man. Killing me. But it is what it is. Oh, wow. And I just sit and laugh, man. Because y'all know, man, karma, it always comes out. Whether it's good or bad, good karma, bad karma, it's always going to come out. The truth. I don't care if the truth is hid for 1,000,000 years. The truth is going to come out. Okay? And everybody going to know the truth. Everybody know the truth. Okay? That's the one thing that you can't put away. It's the truth. The truth always gets out. Okay, Wolf Daddy. Yeah, Focus Ball. I wish you can train them too. They are trying to do Wilder the way they did Chappelle, in my opinion. Take all credibility away from him and rub him out of the picture. Yeah, they trying to make Wilder seem like, he's just a lazy. See, I know what they're doing. They're trying to paint him as a lazy black man. Okay, that's what they're trying to paint him as. They're trying to make him, be this image of this lazy black guy. Like, okay, well, yeah, he's lazy. He's lazy. Or, they're trying to turn him into a lazy black supervillain. That's what they're trying to make him. They're trying to make him into a villain. And Deontay Wilder do so much generosity, so much charity work. Well, you can't really look at this guy as a villain. You can't. You cannot look at this guy as a villain. You can't do it. Okay? Because he's not a villain. Deontay Wilder's no villain. Deontay Wilder is an honorable person. Now I know you can say stuff like, well, yeah, yeah, well, he, but he beat up, he beat the guy up in a hotel. He beat him up in a hotel. He beat Dominic Brazil up in a hotel. And it don't really matter. It don't really matter, y'all. It don't matter at all what Deontay Wilder did. Don't matter. It don't matter who started it. It don't even matter if he was being threatened by Dominic Brazil. Nah, it don't matter. It's just the fact that Wilder retaliated, and Deontay Wilder, he's extremely pro-black. And that's another thing that, mainstream new or old media don't like. They don't like that. They don't like the fact that he's, unapologetically black. They hate it. And it's just something that you can't be in the 21st century, especially as an athlete. Nah, man. They frown on that. Didn't y'all know that? They frown on that. They frown on being unapologetically black. They frown on that. My God. Well, thank you, Deontay Wilder, for not, for being unapologetically black. Thank you. Okay, folks, let's go ahead and get into this. Okay? Thank y'all for joining me for the boxing podcast. I want to talk about Chris Cyborg now. Not Cyborg, but Hype Job Harrison now wants to fight Carissa Shields. Where do I start? So, okay, we go from one extreme, right? You were talking about fighting Cyborg, okay? And we know that you're not going to push for that fight. We know that you're not going to make Ray Sefo. Okay, we know you ain't going to make Ray Sefo. Make Scott Coker make the fight. We know that you're not going to do that. We know this. We can't get around this. Okay? It's just not going to happen for Kayla Hype Job Harrison. She ain't going to do it. So, who does she call out now? Carissa Shields. Somebody with no MMA experience. Somebody who's never had a fight in the octagon, amateur, professional. Someone who just barely started to train in the gym. That's who you call out. Oh, hey, wow. Wow. That's who you call out? Where do I start? Where do I legitly just start in this whole thing? Oh my God. People. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Oh, snap. Okay, hype job. Listen, the gig is up. Okay, the jig is up. We got it now, Kayla Harrison. We got it. Okay, we know that you gonna name drop everybody you can. We know that that's what you do, Kayla. We know that you're going to name drop. That's just in your DNA. You can't help it. You can't change it. You're going to name drop these people because, well, let's just put it out there, because you don't have a name of your own. Okay, your name don't mean crap. It doesn't hold any weight. Kayla, you barely can get 150,000 people to watch you on regular TV. Okay, so we know you're not a pay-per-view draw, because ain't nobody finna pay to F with you. Nobody. Ain't nobody finna pay. Nobody. Okay, nobody finna pay to watch you. You are pretty much what you've always been. Okay, you've always been an underachiever. Okay, when it comes to these type things with other people. It is what it is. That's what you always are, Kayla Harrison, and that's what you're going to always be forever for the rest of your life. Because you don't strike while the iron is hot. See, Kayla Harrison will not tell you that, hey, I had an opportunity to fight Chris Cyborg a while ago. Maybe 3 years ago, probably. Had a chance to fight her, and Kayla Harrison didn't take the bag. I mean, she was crying and whining and running her mouth maybe 2 years ago. She had a chance. We was on here arguing about it, and I was telling y'all, this girl, she's already ducked Chris Cyborg. Why is she bringing her back up? Okay, then I said, well, let's fight. Okay? Let's go ahead, let's get this fight. So Chris, when she first found out that Kayla Harrison wanted to fight her, it was on my show. I said, Chris, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about this Kayla Harrison debacle? And Chris said, oh, you talking about the girl, talking about the next Ronda Rousey? That's what Chris Cyborg said that on my show. She said, oh, you talking about the next Ronda Rousey? Her? And then Chris didn't mention her name anymore. Matter of fact, Chris dismissed the whole thing. And we kept on talking. Me and Chris Cyborg, we kept talking. We kept, talking out. Shh. That's what we kept doing. Hey, I got it. It is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. But, Chris dismissed her because she was a nobody. She's still a nobody, y'all. Okay? If Kayla Harrison can do even 300,000 TV views, people viewing on regular TV, I'd be shocked. You see, Kayla tried to market this whole thing that she was like Ronda Rousey, but better. Well, Ronda don't have gold medals, but I got a gold medal. The reason why Ronda Rousey actually was popular because Ronda had a personality, and Ronda didn't clout chase. Ronda fought the people that she was supposed to fight. She didn't have to clout chase. She went on there and she made her own clout. Ronda Rousey wasn't using people's name to make herself big. Okay, and I'm not like a big Ronda Rousey fan. Hell no. I'm not a Ronda Rousey fan. But, Ronda fought the people that was in. She fought those people. And she built her name up by what she did in the octagon. Not necessarily by who could she call out. She didn't do that. She went in there and she armbarred these people. And she was winning these fights. That's what she was doing. What have y'all seen Kayla Harrison? In fact, Kayla Harrison should never compare herself to Ronda Rousey. Do you know that, Ronda Rousey, her win-loss records are much better than Kayla's? I counted for you. I think Kayla combined opponents, they got a win-loss record of like 40 and 26. That's crazy. That's crazy. 40 and 20. That means that no, that the majority of the people you fight, you can't find a whole lot of people with winning records, or you fighting a lot of people with no experience. That's what you're doing. You're fighting a lot of people. When your win-loss records are that close together, you're fighting a whole lot of people with no experience in MMA. Like they got little fights. They don't have any big fights under their belt. No big names. And have y'all noticed that every big name that Kayla Harrison faced, she struggled with these people? Crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Kayla Harrison ain't fought no killers, man. She ain't fought no killers. And I understand she trying to eat and she want to get in there. You know, my thing is stop talking about it, okay? If you want to fight Cyborg, then go to Ray Sifo, okay? Go to Ray Sifo and say, Ray, make this fight happen. Of course Ray Sifo will do it because Ray Sifo right now is kissing your ass because he don't want you to sue him, okay? Ray Sifo don't want you to sue him, so Ray is going to do what he say. He going to do what you say. That's what Mr. Ray Sifo going to do. And Ray Sifo and Scott Coker get the deal done because Scott Coker was like, yeah, let's make that fight happen. So you don't have an excuse. The old excuse was, well, Chris Cyborg didn't sound the PFL, so she ducked me. No. Because we already said that, you know, Scott Coker said he can figure out a way, you know, that the deal can be done. So we know that's not true. So let's keep going now. So now your next choice is Carissa Shields. Hey, I got it. Why didn't you call out Cindy Dandois, Kayla? Why you didn't call out Cindy? Why you didn't call out Janaya Fabian? How come you didn't call her out? Like, I really truly wonder why she won't call these people out. But you want Carissa Shields. And Kayla would love to take that fight right now. She would love to take that fight right now. Love to. And then the same Kayla who struggled on the feet against Courtney King. Courtney King, no disrespect, she mobile and slow, and Kayla Harrison couldn't strike with her. Did y'all know that? Kayla Harrison couldn't strike with her? And even Kayla Harrison against Courtney King had to take it to the ground. What I saw in that Courtney King fight, nope. And if Kayla Harrison ever get in a situation where she can't take the fight to the ground, Kayla Harrison is food. She food for a lot of people. She food. I think Jermaine Durandame would beat her. I think Durandame, I think Spencer could beat her. It's so many people after that fight. It's so many people after she fought Courtney King. I'm like, yep, this person will beat her, that person will beat her. Because she's hype. And I'm telling y'all, the first time that she lose, she's going to be knocked out. The first time that Kayla Harrison ever lose a match, it's not going to be a decision. It's going to be by knockout. Somebody going to lay her out. Her head buster got injured. She had a bad weight cut. Apparently, allegedly head buster had a bad weight cut. Allegedly, we'll say. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But that's Kayla Harrison. So, fight Carissa Shields. Yep. I'm Kayla. I'm going to fight Carissa. That's my friend. But I want to fight my friend. Yeah. That's her. I tell all of y'all in here right now, okay, before the day turns into night, Kayla Harrison is going to stress out. And she going to be revealed. She going to be exposed. Kayla Harrison is going to stress out, and I'm talking about lose it, all control. She's going to lose all control. Especially if she ever lose. It's over. Her mental psyche is going to be over. Let me tell you why. Because MMA, you don't have to be cute to win fights. So she don't have that working against her. She don't have like legions of simps. She got some simps, but she don't have a whole lot of them. Because, let's just be honest, okay? Kayla Harrison, to me, isn't the most attractive, female. It's just, she don't do it for me. I mean, she might be good for somebody else. Like, she might be like great, a great eye candy for somebody else. Probably. I wouldn't go near it. It's just what it is. Okay? Wouldn't touch it. Wouldn't touch it. Wouldn't touch it at all with a 10-foot pole. But, you see, Kayla Harrison don't have to be beautiful to fight. She don't have to be beautiful to fight. You just got to win. That's it. You don't have to be beautiful to fight. You just got to win. Okay? That's it. And okay, and if Kayla Harrison lose, that's it for her. She got in and letting if Kayla Harrison lose to a pretty girl, if she loses to somebody attractive, you know that's going to be the end of her. That's going to be the end of Kayla Harrison. If she loses to an attractive female, it's going to be over. Because now you got somebody who beating you everywhere. You got somebody who beating you in the octagon, somebody who can beat you outside the octagon. Could you imagine a type like Valerie Loureda beating her? Or, if they fought in the same weight class, or she fought Janiyah Fabian. Oh, y'all don't know who Janiyah Fabian is. I mean, maybe. Some of y'all might know. Here, let me put a picture of Janiyah Fabian up on the screen. Okay? And she was supposed to fight Janiyah Fabian. She was supposed to, but, somehow, some reason the fight fell through. Now, please tell me, how does the damn fight fall through? You fighting somebody who could legit, beat you. Okay? And there's an opportunity that she could have beat you. It was there. Okay? And then all of a sudden, mysteriously, Janiyah Fabian, we don't know. Somehow she just couldn't get to the fight. Or somehow something happened. Or, Roberta Samad. Isn't that funny how Roberta Samad? That's funny how Roberta Samad couldn't quite, get some reason something happened to her weight cut. And Roberta Samad is a featherweight. And you can't make 155 pounds? Roberta Samad couldn't do that? Crazy, huh? Crazy. I started wondering about this stuff. I'm like, what's going on? Like, why are they trying? What are they protecting this girl? Are they legit protecting this girl? And I swear that's what it felt like they were doing. I swear I legit felt like that's what they were doing. Like moving everybody out the way that could possibly be of any kind of threat. And I said that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. They're moving anybody out of the way that could be a threat to Kayla Harrison. Let's get a picture of Janiyah Fabian up here on this screen. Show y'all a photograph. Imagine somebody like Janiyah Fabian beating Kayla Harrison. I'm going to tell y'all, it's going to be bad for Kayla. If the person ugly, Kayla might can get over that a little bit. But no, if the person is attractive, Kayla Harrison going to have a rough time getting over that. I'm telling y'all. And when I say rough, it's going to be extremely rough. It's going to be extremely rough. Y'all think I'm playing. But I told y'all this about Ronda Rousey. Okay? I told y'all this about Ronda Rousey. I told y'all the same thing. I said when Ronda Rousey loses, I said Ronda going to get knocked out and Ronda is going to spiral into depression. This is what I told everybody. Man, who do you think you are? You can't say that about Ronda. Come on, you don't know anything. You're not a psychologist. And what happened? Everything that I said about Ronda Rousey was the truth. Everything. Everything in the God's hot sun that I said about Ronda Rousey was true. And everything that I'm telling y'all about Hype Job Harrison is true. If Hype Job Harrison lose a fight against somebody who's attractive, it's over. Okay? Because now Hype Job Harrison, the one spot where she don't have to be attractive, the only spot in the world, all she got to do is win. That's all she got to do. That's Janiyah Fabian. That is Janiyah Fabian. I find her attractive. I actually do. And she can also fight. Janiyah Fabian can bang. She can bang. I was supposed to be interviewing her too, man. Supposed to be interviewing her, but I don't know what happened, man. I just got lost time, and I have to try to pick that interview back up, though. I'm going to have to try to do it. But imagine, Kayla Harrison lost to her. It's over. It's over. It's no way. So, what does Kayla Harrison need to do? In Genesis Green language, shut her effing mouth. Shut her effing mouth. That's what she need to do. Kayla Harrison need to shut her effing mouth. Just shut the hell up. Okay, just shut the hell up and fight. Okay, just shut up. Okay, quit trying to put yourself out. Kayla, you're not important. You're not important. Literally, you're not important. Nobody cares. Nobody cares what you think, Kayla. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about your crybaby ass. Kayla, nobody cares about you. We talk about you because you give us material to talk about. But Kayla, nobody cares about you. We don't care. Kayla, we're on here because you're entertaining us right now. That's it. We know if Janiyah Fabian beats you, you know what's going to happen. We won't see Kayla Harrison for a hot minute. We will not see Kayla Harrison for a hot minute. We ain't going to see her. Hey, where Kayla at? Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know where Kayla at. Kayla over there, she's sniffing cocaine with Conor McGregor. Really? Kayla over there sniffing cocaine with Conor McGregor? That's Janiyah Fabian. I think I'm going to put Janiyah Fabian at the top of my screen, too. Thinking about it. Really thinking about putting Janiyah Fabian up there. God, oh. That girl is fine. But listen. And this girl can also fight. She's also dangerous. Very dangerous. And y'all think Kayla Harrison could take losing to her? Nah, she couldn't, y'all. She couldn't take it. She would go off. And ain't no telling where she'd go. Hey, where Kayla at? Oh, was she over here with Kobe Covington? What's she doing? She's sniffing cocaine out of shoes. What Kobe doing? Oh, well, he just sniffing shoes. What? Wait a minute. She's sniffing cocaine out of shoes. Yeah, well, Conor McGregor was the one that hooked up with the cocaine. Be like, hey, Kayla, what's up? Hi. Ah. Whoa, what a rush. I just did a line of cocaine. I did. I did a line of cocaine. And ooh. This cocaine is some good stuff, man. It's some good stuff. I'm Kayla. I could imagine. Nah, man. Nope. Let Janiyah Fabian get a hold of her and it is over. And I actually think Janiyah Fabian actually have a chance to beat her. I think Janiyah Fabian actually has a chance to win. Because of how the styles match up. That's all. Ain't nothing there. Ain't like, Yeah, focus ball. That's where she'll be. She'll be Conor McGregor, little cocaine, little, whatever. Kayla be sniffing that cocaine out them darn shoes. That's what she be doing. You know who I am. It's me. I'm a cokehead. Yeah, Kayla Harrison is a joke. Okay, she's a joke. And she's the laughingstock of WMMA. Kayla Harrison legit is a laughingstock. Okay? And, we sit back and we laugh at Kayla because it's really extremely funny because she's so stupid. I mean, seriously, she's so dumb. We laugh our ass off at Kayla Harrison because it's really, really fun. I mean, come on, think about it. How many of y'all have fun picking at Kayla? Of course you do. And everybody wonder why we be on Kayla helmet so much. Because Kayla won't shut up. Kayla will not keep her mouth shut. Okay? I mean, guys, could you imagine? Literally, y'all. Could you imagine having to introduce Kayla to your parents? Like, could you imagine that? Like the look, the horror, okay, on your parents' face when you bring Kayla to the house. And you just pray that she don't open her mouth. Because then your parents going to know the jig is up. Your parents are going to know that the jig is up. The jig is up. The jig is up. That's what your parents going to say. Hey, boy, you bought the wildebeest home, huh? Son, I didn't know you was in bestiality like that. Listen, son, come here. Let me take you to the side. Yeah, hey, Dad, what's up? Listen, man, lose the wildebeest. Okay? Lose the wildebeest. Get rid of that wildebeest. Like, today, now. But, Daddy, I love her, Daddy. Look, man, look. We can't have no wildebeest in the family. Okay? We can't do that. We can't have any wildebeest in the family. So I'm gonna need you, son, to get that wildebeest and don't marry that thing. Don't you marry that thing. My God, don't you marry that thing. I don't know, you might get all kind of rabies up your ass. Don't marry this thing. Please don't marry it. You leave this thing alone. You let this thing, hey, listen, if you ignore it, it might go away. Okay? If you ignore it, it just might go away. So ignore it. Let it go. That'll be funny too. That'll be funny as hell. Okay, let's get to the last thing on this list, and I'm about to piece on out of here. Maycee-Barber had some words for Alexa-Grasso. Listen, I can't really say that I disagree with everything Maycee-Barber said. Okay, a lot of times you got to take Maycee-Barber with a grain of salt. Okay, you do. You got to take it with a grain of salt. And I say that because Maycee-Barber does a lot of talking. And I'm talking about, when I say talking, Maycee-Barber got diarrhea of the mouth. Okay? Legit, she got diarrhea of the mouth. She got diarrhea of the mouth. And, you have to wonder, like, damn, does Maycee-Barber ever get tired of talking? But I kind of do believe part of it. She said Alexa-Grasso can be broken. Alexa-Grasso can be broken. And she didn't lie. That's the truth. Okay? Grasso can be broken. And you just have to get Grasso to a breaking point, because sometimes I think Grasso isn't mentally... Sometimes I think Alexa-Grasso isn't there mentally to really win a fight. And sometimes I think she is. But I think if you start putting self-doubt in Alexa-Grasso, she won't do it. Like me, I'll be honest, this is what I would do. I would instruct my fighter to do this too. Hey, get in her face and tell her she ain't shh. Just tell her that. And then I want you to see how she responds. But tell Alexa-Grasso she ain't shh. And I'm talking about, man, get up under her skin to the point where she starts, having some emotions in there. And then you take her heart from her. You take her heart from her. You beat her up in every phase of the game. And you make her doubt her self-worth. See, that's what you got to come hard at Alexa-Grasso. You got to come hard at her. And yeah, she'll break. She'll break. I can guarantee you she'll break. Especially, too, if she down around. If Alexa-Grasso's down around, you can actually tell, too, when she go back to a corner after round one, you can kind of see that first round she's still thinking about it. And I'm going to tell y'all, you get a fighter like that, you catch them on the right day, you'll beat them. Maycee-Barber, right. And Maycee-Barber starting the assault. See, and Maycee's waiting till fight week. So Alexa and her team, they're going to read that, right? And let's listen, let's read what Maycee-Barber actually said. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all and tell y'all that I don't like Maycee-Barber. I like Maycee-Barber. I like what the kid brings, despite her stupid relative, trying to come on here and threaten folks. But I like Maycee-Barber because she's vocal and she expresses what she wants. And if she beats somebody, she's going to call somebody out. That's Maycee-Barber. And I like that because in this age of women's MMA, it's just non-existent, Like, women don't want to call out other women. They find it disrespectful. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, call them out. Hell, what, you finna let somebody determine how much you eat? Because the bigger the name, the bigger the payday you get, but you got to open your mouth. That's what I be saying to certain fighters. I tell them at the interview, hey, I'll tell a fighter in a minute if I say who you want to call out, and if they don't, whoa, hold on. Oh, snap, hold on, guys. Sarah Patterson. Okay. Ooh, she passed away, man. Shout out to Noah. I'm just looking at WMMA rankings, man. What happened to Sarah Patterson? Wow. Yeah, I remember doing a post-fight analysis video on her a while ago. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what happened to her. Yeah, well, my condolences go out to Sarah Patterson's family. Definitely. Okay. Uh, let's read this article with Maycee Barber, and then we're gonna really talk. Okay, here it is. So Maycee Barber promises to break Alexa Grasso. It's not gonna be as easy as Maycee said it is. Now you got to get Alexa to the breaking point, and that's the part to where it's gonna be difficult. But okay, so Maycee Barber says she is breakable. She's one of those fighters who can break. She has shown that. And I'm one of those good fighters that will break someone. She's tough. I got to agree with Maycee right here because she broke J.J. Aldridge. Okay? She broke J.J. Aldridge. I'm talking about she broke her. Yeah, when I mean J.J. Aldridge was whooping Maycee's ass, it was going down like that. But I would see Maycee Barber hit, J.J. Aldridge in between combinations. And I can see when every time Maycee Barber hit J.J. Aldridge kind of back up and have to reset. And I started saying in my head, ooh, yeah, she hurting. J.J. Aldridge getting hurt in there. She can't take too many more of them right hands from Maycee Barber. It's going to be a wrap. So, yeah, I agree. I've seen that what Maycee, saw before. Um, I'm one of those good fighters that'll break someone. She absolutely can. I've seen her break all of her opponents that she beat. She is tough. She is tough, though. She's gritty, she's tough, but that doesn't mean that she's not breakable. I guess I've never seen a path in my mind when I visualize the fight where I don't break her. I see myself breaking her, whether that's striking, whether that's ground game, that's wrestling. I'm ready to break her. Okay, I've seen. Now, if we flip the coin on that, if we flip the coin with Maycee Barber, okay, she will still fight. She'll still fight. But what I saw when she fought J.J. Aldridge, I saw somebody who, you get somebody patient with skill set, you can beat Maycee Barber. You get somebody who's very patient and they let stuff develop. Like when Roxanne fought Maycee, Roxanne didn't do a lot of wild stuff. Roxanne was very calculated. And she fought a very balanced fight to me. Roxanne Modafferi did. Maycee Barber, you have to beat her. You have to beat her with discipline. Okay? You're not gonna beat a guy or the woman that fight Maycee Barber and you get mad when she hits you and you want to get her back. That's not gonna work. She's gonna knock you out. Okay? You have to throw Maycee Barber out of her rhythm. That's what you got to do. Because see, Maycee is so used to just dictating the pace of the fight. She's so used to getting there banging with people that want to bang back. And guess what they do? They do, and then she clip them, and she show them the powerful right hand of Maycee Barber. But see, Roxanne Modafferi didn't stay in the pocket like that. Roxanne took that ass to the ground and dominated it. That's what she did. And it takes, it's going to take a lot to get to those levels. It's going to take a lot to get to those levels where you can start thinking like that on your own. But man, um, Maycee Barber do got the tools to break Alexa Grasso. I think Alexa Grasso is more skillful. See, round one is going to dictate it. It depends. If Maycee Barber have a really good round one, expect Alexa Grasso to have a really bad round two. And then Grasso is going to try to come back in round three. Grasso, she's a very slow starter and she's late. Like Alexa Grasso be late with her comebacks, her flurries. Like when she fought Felice Herrig, it's like, okay, you gonna let Felice do this to you? Then she started letting her hands go, but it's a little too late. It's a little too late. So, wow. Well, guys, I've had fun. Coach is finna get off here. Shout out to Tay Brown, Genesis Green, George Page. Shout out to all of y'all in the women's MMA mixed martial arts, the women's mixed martial arts community. Salute to the powerful, the legendary LDWMMAC. And I'm out.